First quarter of the season already in the rear-view mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. You know.
Check the backer, check the backer. Safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Alert flare, alert flare, flare.
A first carry now for Jordan Howard. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Jordan Howard.
The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field in the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
This is Howard on second down. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
All right, Brandon, I know we're in the early going here, but those kind of runs, they're going to open up a world of opportunities for this offense going forward.
6-yard line.
So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. Second and 3.
At the 43-yard line.
Here's the first carry from Matt Breida. And the Buccaneer defense for the second straight play, flexing its muscle by forcing a loss. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this. Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a first down.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
Second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Tua, a give. This is Howard. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Well, I think that's what they're going to need to do here in the first half. You've got to take some pressure off of this young quarterback, and no better way to do it than to establish the running game early.
The first down line at the 34 here on third down. Tua sets up to pass it. Being chased out left. Dumps that off to his running back, Jordan Howard. And this is going to lead to another. That third down conversion good for 23. So here's a first and 10 now down inside the 20. On first down, they run with Howard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Howard.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son. 52, yellow. Watch the curl, watch the curl, watch the curl. Line 52, you ain't going nowhere.
Tagovailoa to throw on second down here. Gets this to his running back, Jordan Howard. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a third down. They couldn't get anything going there out on the right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And with the play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on third down. From the gun, it's Tua. Tua hit, and the ball is out. And it's picked up by the Buccaneers. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line. So a first quarter fumble in the rain, and this isn't supposed to let up. They've had flash flood warnings just west of here, so they better get used to this.
And it's hard to do real early in the game because you're so amped up and you're trying to do so much. You've got to get used to it, though. You've got to focus in on the ball, make sure you're taking care of it. That one cost him.
They'll run for the first time with Phillip Lindsay, and he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. He was Bud Dupree, a former first-round pick, in on the stop. Here's Lindsay. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 12 yards there and a first down. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to rifle one deep left. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line.
That's the end of.
We're scoreless after one. They'll try to run with Lindsay. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Phillip Lindsay, his first touchdown on the year, as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after's up and good, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will be a touchback as Grant opts not to return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, had pushed it past the 50-yard line, so they thought they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here? Ball on the 30, they'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They run with Howard. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. I think you mentioned in the opening drive that these guys needed to establish the run, protect the young QB. I actually wrote that down, believe it or not. So how would you assess things so far?
I'm kind of touched that you actually wrote something like that down. I appreciate that, partner. But I do think they've been able to do that. Maybe not as effectively as they've wanted to, but I think we'll see more of as this game goes along because they want to continue to take care of that young QB.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Dolphin first down.
48-yard line.
They'll run on first down. Howard. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. Be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, Guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 25-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
10 at the 25-yard line.
On first down, it's Howard. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
They'll come out in a 4-receiver look, 3 men to the right side on 2nd and 6. Now Tua. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
They'll run on first down. It's Howard, and this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 13. Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
Brings up 3rd and 12.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up at halftime, we'll send you up to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman is there, and he'll have stats and scores from a busy Sunday in the NFL. Play action, now it's Tua. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Kenny Clark make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in momentum, my man?
I do, and I think we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on. How about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That's about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. We'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again.
And that'll be incomplete. Well, took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They come up now, 3rd and 5, following the incomplete pass. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down. They are going for it. Here's Watson. He'll find Miller. That's complete. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. A gutsy call. Turns out to be a good one, though. First down on a pickup of 11. Eluding the pressure right. And that's caught inside the 30. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Flushed out right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
Steps away to his left. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Bud Dupree. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Pass intercepted. The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Devontae Parker, the intended receiver, and now it's 2nd down.
The 20-yard line.
Circle round twice for the
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 532.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Tua, the final shot before half. Going deep here for Parker. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we go up to Orlando now and hand it over to Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the 2nd half. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. A tale of 2 extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. To throw is Watson. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6.
To number 36. A gain of 6 yards.
Watson on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. Complete. He finds Braid. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind. And we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
Tackle made.
They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Yellow. 43. Hey, Mike 52.
Here's Tua. Man open left side. It's Williams. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a third down.
I always laugh when people say, what's the toughest route to defend? And I'm like, any of them, especially if it's a good receiver. That makes things very difficult. But when you're running a drag route, something short, shallow, going through defenders, using guys almost as screens in order to get open, that makes things tough for guys trying to get to the football.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Give them 22 there on the third down conversion.
Yard line.
They go quickly here out to Moore. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line.
Complete to DJ Moore. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Running out of the gun here, Breida. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Alexander.
Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Down and 4.
Tua going to throw. And he's got his target. That's Moore. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Breida. Able to push forward for about 4 down to the 37.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. It makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
So it's 3rd and 6, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Boy, how good has this defense been seemingly all game long?
I really think right from the first snap, I think you're really onto something there. In this passing game, it just can't get off the ground. In that play, it wound up losing yardage.
A 54-yard attempt.
And this won't get there. Won't be online either. It's no good. Off to the right. And this score will stay right where it is.
Now, if this was a clear day in September, I'd say this is well within his range. I'd feel very confident about this kick, but let's be honest about it. In these elements, the difficulty level gets ratcheted up by at least a factor of 5.
A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or 2 shy of the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
Buccaneer first down.
Watson now to throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And he'll get this down close to a first down at about the Dolphins' 32. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Another run by Lindsey. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Back now in Miami. It's the Bucs. They've got the football. They also are in front here on the scoreboard as we start the 4th. Jerome Baker there on the tackle.
Jerome Baker in on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg.
7 at the Dolphins.
And they'll get this down to the 10. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
To Mike Evans. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Tampa Bay.
From the gun, here's Watson, escaping the pressure right. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Kyle Van Noy, he's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. A small bit of adversity here on what's been a strong drive as they come up 2nd and 12. Now a carry for Lindsey. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9. And it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. They'll go again with Lindsey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th. Here we go on 4th. Watson. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. So now he's equaled his interception total from a week ago. Remember, Charles, he had 3 last week.
And you know, all week long he vowed to take that number down. Told the guys on the team, don't worry, things are going to pick up. I've got this. But he is in a major league rut right now. Let's see if his teammates can pick him up along the way.
You're right. He talked about being cool, calm, collective, rebounding. Not rebounding right here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means they have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Tua now on 1st down. Flush to his right. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, but it's going to be 2nd down. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Let's go, deep, tighten up. Let's go, deep, tighten up.
Tagovailoa working out of the gun, eluding the pressure right. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 16 yards, a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
52's the mic right here, right? 52's the mic. Check, 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 check.
But they run the option here on 1st and 10. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. In on the stop, it was the UCF product, Shaquem Griffin.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Tua wants to throw it on 2nd down. Under pressure here, and down he goes. Sacked back at about the 43-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Here's Matt Hawk now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fair catch called for and made right at the 25-yard line. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Well, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
18 on the play. First down, Buccaneers.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go.
At the 50-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Lindsey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. That one good for 26 and a first down.
At carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's 2nd and 2. They'll run here with Lindsey. He will push his way down to about the 14. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. Back to the ground, this time with Jones. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. It'll go as a gain of 12, and that should just about wrap this one up. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. And whistles, and they take their final timeout with 7 seconds left. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal. Now it's Watson. Flushed out right. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. Well, Charles, the old saying, the old cliche, if you will, points at a premium, that certainly applied here, didn't it?
And that almost like opened up a time capsule, didn't it? Old school football, low scoring, close game. What a way to finish it up.
You loved it, didn't you? You loved the defensive.
I certainly did. Brought back the images of the game of old.
So for the Bucs, they move back